Hello everybody, welcome back to Burnt Church. Beautiful sunrise this morning. I can hear chickens crowing way off. We're gonna go deer hunting again this morning. So I'll probably see you here in a few minutes when I get to the deer stand. It's just a peaceful day out here in the deer stand today. I haven't seen anything. Got some birds stirred up over here to my right, but I don't think it's nothing. They got stirred up earlier. I hadn't seen anything. Just real enjoyable though, sitting out here. I thank God just to be able to sit out here and hunt. Well, if I see anything interesting, I'll turn the camera back on and share it with you. When you're sitting on the stand for hours out here deer hunting, you got time to think about a lot. I was getting my snack out here. This is leftover ham and rolls from Thanksgiving. That's one of my favorite things that's left over from Thanksgiving dinner. It's this roll and this ham. I've always, as long as I can remember, carried them deer hunting after Thanksgiving. What's your favorite thing left over from Thanksgiving? Put it in the comments below. I'd like to see. I'm fixing to enjoy mine. I got 2 of them this morning. I got some mustard to put on them. I like mustard on them. I might not see a deer, but I'm fixing to eat good. I'll see y'all in a few minutes. This is some tornado damage on our property. I think it was last spring. May have been last winter. It's been a little while. We've come over here and got some of the trees out that we could get. It's real rough down in here. It's on a hillside. We got this big white oak right here out. But there's a maple and an ash right there that we still need to get pretty quick before it runs. I don't know if y'all can see across on the other hill right over here, but there's some blowed down over there too. It done a pretty good bit of damage right through here. I thank God it didn't do no more. It could have been a lot worse. I was back here deer hunting. I thought I'd show you what the tornado done here. Those tornadoes, they can do some damage fast. That's a big walnut right there down. I've got to try to get him out. We didn't have that skidder whenever we was down here trying to get these. All we had was our tractor. I don't think it'll be a lot of trouble with that skidder to get it out. May have to come down below down here in the holler and drag it down the hill. But that's a big old walnut right there. We'll walk over here closer to it, see what it looks like. He's real big. I don't know how big that is. Probably 18, 20 inches. A little crooked, but it still makes some real good stuff, even out into the top out there. Looks like a big limb or two that would make some good boards. This here's a big beech. It sure opened up the sky. There's no trees around right through here. The weeds will really start growing here now. I want you to look here what a mound of earth it pulled up. Let me get back here where I can get it all in the picture. I mean, that's huge. That's probably 15 foot tall. Probably 20 foot across. I want to show you what else I found out here walking around. I seen some eagles there just a few minutes ago. One of them had something caught. I tried to film it, but you couldn't see it on the camera. They was real pretty though. They was the white-tailed eagles, the bald eagle, I guess what you call it. This right here is the type of deer stands that I was raised hunting out of. This right here. When I was a kid, my grandpa, this is the kind they would build. They would find some old trees that wasn't much count, and they would nail these steps across, and you sat right up there on those two boards and rested your feet on the two right here under them. Now this one here is not very high. It's probably 8 feet high, but I can tell you how old this one is. This was built in 1998, and this is out of red cedar. These pieces here are out of red cedar, and I can still climb up in there. Now I wouldn't want to sit on those top two little pieces, but these bottom ones right here, I can still climb them. Me and my daddy built this for my grandpa, and he passed away not but just a few years after that. But that's why I know how old it is. We built it for him here. He could drive his Jeep to just right up there, probably 50 yards, and he could walk down here and get up in this stand and sit down. But that's amazing that that cedar has lasted that long. See, we took a chainsaw and split these. This was a little pole, and we took a chainsaw and split them, made two out of it. I thought I'd share that with you. It just amazes me that it lasted that long. I'm not finding any fresh deer sign up here. Right in this little area right here where I'm at, they always skin bushes. You can see here, this is an old skin from probably a few years ago. But there's nothing fresh in here. I ain't finding any tracks. I don't know. I'm just afraid that CWD has done more to them. I know there's not anything in the woods much for them to eat, but just right off that hill right there, there's bottom land that they would have to be eating in this year. There's where I guess an armadillo's been. He dug him a hole down in there. There'll be a coyote come along and try to drag him out, but good luck to that coyote. I've got those armadillos by the tail before when they were in the hole, and you talking about hard to pull out. You can't hardly get them out of there. They dig in and you can't move them. Here's more storm damage right here, blowed across this little holler. Now you tell me how that blowed all these trees down and it didn't blow my old deer stand down. That thing there's over 20-year-old. I don't know how it blowed all the trees and it didn't get it. It's not in the ground very good. And I know it's over 20-year-old. I don't know how the tornado didn't get it, because it done a number out through here. Looks like I'm gonna have to go find some new hunting ground. I hadn't got any deer anywhere that I can hunt at. I've got the license to be able to go on public land. There's a good bit of that public land around here, so I guess I'll have to go check it out, see if I can find some deer, because there's not any deer here. I'm fixing to put some cameras out, see what they show me. I quit using cameras a few years ago. It seemed to be taking some of the fun away from the hunt. You put those cameras out and you felt like you knowed that you didn't have any big deer around, so I kind of quit using them. But I'm thinking put some out now just to see if there's any deer at all left here. Well, I thank y'all for watching. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.